Hello, welcome back. Voyage through Vana'diel. My Final Fantasy XI watchthrough, not playthrough. This series is different to many other people's Final Fantasy XI playthroughs, where they suffer through play online and other mechanics in the game. We sit here in our comfy sofas and just watch the game. There is no suffering on this stream. Well, except for Casket. Except for the minigame I do, because that can fuck me up. But outside of that, what happened last time? Previously on Voyage Through Vana'diel, we met our main character, who was setting off in the mystical town of Bastok. A home to big boys. I forgot their names. Good job, Flower. You meant to remember this stuff. The big boys and the humans. Yet they didn't get on very well. And as we found out, the Shadowlord, the cause of devastation and destruction in Vana'diel, is returning. Who will save the day? Probably us. Oh, most likely us. Unless like we're like the villains or something. I don't know. Yeah. In terms of the minigame last time, chat, we got 2 karma, and already I have changed the rules. Because instead of starting on 7 attempts with the chest minigame, I'm going to be starting on 5, and I'm only going to increase the number of attempts or decrease the number of attempts by 1, not 2. Because as it turns out, on 7 attempts, I can just rig the system and sometimes get it right. So we're going to always be starting on 5 attempts. So that is already a small change we've made to that minigame. But, like I said, it's an experimental playthrough. I don't know what's going to happen until we do stuff, really. So, let's get started, shall we, with Voyage Through Vana'diel. I am here, sitting down in all of my glory. I like how I'm looking at you from the side, like, oh, hello there, how's it going? I'm here, I guess. Oh, there we go. It's time, chat. It's time for Voyage Through Vana'diel. We're going to get comfy today because I've got a bit of a headache. Hopefully this delicious glass of orange juice makes me feel a little better. But yes, last time we left off being an emissary of the 4 nations. I'm not really too sure what we're doing, to be fair. Basically, we went out there and found out the Shadowlord is alive, and we have made some friends in our Musketeers group. Now, there's a chance, chat, we might be switching to Windurst or Sandoria at some point, because the way they handle this game, similar to Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, is the first, like, half of the quests are based in your region. So Limsa, Gridania, or Uldar. It's kind of like that in some ways. So we're going to get to understand this playthrough and this world a fair bit more as we jump back into this. And the first thing that I wanted to see anyway was what this dungeon was that we ended on last time, the Gusgen Mines. So I'm going to get up Voyage Through Vana'diel, which isn't... Oh no, here it is. I realized I called it the Final Fantasy XI series because I hadn't given it a name at that point, but I need to rename this file so I remember what it's called. Right, the place is called the Gusgen Mines. We can get some music for this as well. That'll be a good idea. Get some wave on in the background. Oh, that's coming out the wrong source. Give me a sec while I fix that. This is some good fantasy music for this. So, opening up the Vana'diel preview, we've got this. So the Gusgen Mines, chat. The Gusgen Mines. We have Oh, wrong screen. Ah, yeah, I need to change this over too. So let's do this, that. Excellent. So, yeah, this is the third dungeon we encountered alongside Gideus and that place in Sandoria. So, large amounts of mythal were extracted from these twisted caverns long before the discovery of the Power Bar mines. Complete. Gusgen is a good name. It is a good name, isn't it? Gusgen. It sounds like how it is. Complete with a railway network for minecarts, Gusgen was heavily mined for many years. During those years, there are reports of numerous accidents involving both miners and their children. Why are there children in the mines? In particular, records tell of 6 unfortunate fellows dying under very suspicious circumstances. However, the spirits of these long-departed miners still remain, bound to the many pulls through the mine, returning to the sound of the shift-changing siren. Legends also tell of a hellish beast. Oh, that is also apparently in as a link, so we can find out what that is in a second. Who roams the deepest depths of the mines, preying on unsuspecting people. Today, the veins of ore are all but depleted, and the miners are packed up and moved away. Now, apart from the vile creatures lurking within, the mines remained abandoned. Turn this down a little bit. It sounds like Fall Guys music, and I'm not okay with that. It's not. It's Metal Gear Acid 2. I don't know what that is. What is this? A jugular hecatome. Oh wow. Oh, it's one of these things. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. That was a turn-based tactical Metal Gear game on PSP. Oh. Wasn't there a snake called Acid Snake, or was it Toxic Venom Snake? It was Venom Snake, wasn't it? Yeah. I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 5, but I have heard about Venom Snake. Right. So let's get a video for Gusgen Mines. We can have a look at it. I like the white color palette in this area. That might also just be the PS2 textures of it, maybe. Gusgen Mines. We got some old videos. Oh yeah, oh yeah, chunky guide. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at this. Look at this old video. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. So we've got some stuff here, obviously. That's a hell of a name, by the way. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, so one of the big things we found out last time was the fact that you had to buy dungeon maps to even know where you're going. Imagine that being a thing in Final Fantasy XIV. You go to Hawk Manor for the first time, you don't even know how to get through it because you don't have the map. As it turns out, you got to buy it from like some random kobold outside or an Ixal.
Yes, I'll depart with my map if you give me 6 spring rolls.
No. I'll just beat you up and take it from you. I mean, it's a mine. It's a mine shaft. Kind of seeing that. Another fun fact, none of these dungeons are instants. There are a few instant ones later. Yeah. I think that's something that the expansions kind of go into. So you could be in here with a ton of people. I guess that would also make it easy to get through, right? You just get a whole bunch of people and just destroy the dungeon and all of its inhabitants. Oh, bye. Okay. So we got Gusgen. A forbidden, creepy mine shaft. Ooh. Alright then. I think it's time to get the playlist up of the cutscenes. So we ended on cutscene 15. Luckily I wrote down what cutscene it was. Did we finish cutscene 15? Or even if we did, we'll just watch it again anyway. I'm not a big fan of how OBS decides, yes, you're going full screen, we need to make that OBS preview bigger. Stop doing that, please! Please, Cheeseoid, no! Okay, the music is going off. Ah, you've got a chunk of Glockolite. Good work. This might restore Bastok's economy. Welcome back, how are you feeling? Oh, Lady Ayama, what brings you? I just know an appointment, so I stopped by. What's that, support Bastok? Is everything alright? He said asked us earlier, save as long as we are here, lady. Very well, the one thing that concerns me though is the recent activity to attend Shoudo. Now that the airship will be making trips to the Outlands, I fear that they might team up with the pirates and Norg for another one of their get-rich-quick schemes. I have heard that Milady conducted her training in Norg. I am grateful for this important piece of information. I will reinforce the number of guards I have patrolling in the area. Like our characters, like weird, like tissue wrap over their face. Understood, carrier. Oh, is it the boy, Iron Eater? My favorite character. You gonna say anything? Oh no.
Surely there isn't another woman as beautiful as Lady Ayami. In the desert of Musketeers, she's a garden of roses. But I wonder why she is all the way out of here.
Get a room, buddy. What the fuck's wrong with you? You didn't know Lady Ayami grew up here in Port Bastok. Why over there? Wow, I bet her whole family is as valiant as she is. I'm sure they are. Fuck's sake. Okay, context. Gavarna retrieves a chunk of Glockolite from the Gusgen Mines. Volker checks on the level of Galkan and Rest and tells Gavarna to keep an eye out for Zvahl, whom the Galka seem to wish back.
You have succeeded. Thank you for bringing the Glockolite back. But you know we're using this quest just to give you more story, right? It's a thing that 14 does too, where they make you go on some random errand and then give you some lore. Well, I'd like to report on your activities and adventures. Captain Volker, you've returned! Clyde has the rest of the Galka and the mines have begun affecting those in the Bastok markets. No fear. Understood. Where could Zed be a time like this? Wait, you've been to the Gusgen Mines? People say that you've even seen Zed. Is this true? Ah, I see. We must get him back to Bastok. Can't tell you what Zed's thinking, but I'm going to know how we see things through. Who's Zed? See, now I need to know who this is, because I don't know who Zed is. FF11. Zed. Who is Zed? He's a member of the Mithril Musketeers. Oh, he's been missing, and now he's come back. Ooh. Shocking. They didn't bring back a chunk of Glockolite. Good work, adventurers. They may help rejuvenate Bastok's economy. Sir Iron Eater. Yes, the best character's back. I love this guy. And it's like weird tail. Have you found anything? What was the situation? Sir, we found that there's definitely a ceiling of rest. And that escalated in a problematic situation. Understood. Wow, that was this one thing, huh? Look at the little Galka. Can't believe it, Mr. Iron Eater. How can you trust what that human's saying?
Oh, damn.
Don't you see? You're our only hope. We have no Tailkeeper, no Dark Knight, no way to help us work things out. Only you. And what about Gumba? As activist, nothing happened, but I can tell he's really feeling down.
I see. You and Gumba may not know this, but Gumba and I were good friends in their former lives. Gumba set out on his journey of rebirth before where I did, but even with the loss of his memories, something drew him back to this town. So of course these dead events with I cannot be easy for Gumba.
I didn't know.
A mere musketeer like myself is limited in the things he can do. However, I'll give you word to make sure everything is right. Interesting. So we had this last time too, chat. We found out about the path to rebirth. So the Galka have like some form of tradition where they believe, I guess, people are reborn when they die and become new entities. How do they know what they are reborn as, though? Is it just like a naming thing? Because there's a tribe in Final Fantasy XIV in the Azim Steppe which believe in rebirth. That when you die and you give the name of someone when they die, their name, they are reborn as that person, basically. So it could be like that, maybe. I don't know. To be fair, 14 after doing the Azim Step stuff was like, let's use these characters for comedic relief afterwards and never go more into their cultural like practices at all. Not saying I don't want more Azim Step stuff. I do. Definitely. Love to. Anyway, Context. With the absence of their tailkeeper, no wonder they feel uncomfortable and lost. Okay. 3-minute cutscene, let's go. Jeuno. Oh, Jeuno, okay. Ah, you are here, good. Yeah, I've heard already that we need to take a mission from our emissary in Jeuno. The president is the only person adequate for the job. Without introduction, we'll present to your embassy in Jeuno to receive further instructions. Hands the letter. Good luck, I am counting on you. Where is Jeuno? Where is Jeuno in comparison to, you know, our city? So we have a world map from the Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 11 actual website. Let's have a look. The Play Online website, my favorite website ever. We are going to have to refix. Maybe I'm just going to leave it like this because I don't know why OBS keeps deciding it wants to resize the output. And I can't really do a whole lot about it and resizing it. I just wish it just stayed at one size and didn't change. Jeuno was one of the major hub areas? Interesting. But was it one you could start at though? Because it seems like it isn't. Also not secure, it says. The website said it was not secure, and I was very confused. What am I doing? About Final Fantasy 11. There we go. Locations. Couldn't start there or something you eventually end up though. It was always busy. So kind of like Ishgard then. You couldn't start in Ishgard, but you can go there eventually. Where's Jeuno? Oh, there it is. The Grand Duchy of Jeuno. Just like I had a great Grand Duchy of Azaria. So it's kind of between this and Sandoria. So just to get this straight for people who don't know, by the way, you'd have to go from Bastok through the Zolkyn region, through the Durfland region, to the Grand Duchy of Jeuno. Now, last time I didn't go through the lore for Windurst. I forgot to do that, but we'll save that for when we actually go to Windurst and do more stuff there. Instead, what we'll do is we'll have a look at the lore for the Grand Duchy of Jeuno. So let me get up some music for this. The Grand Duchy of Jeuno music. Oh yeah, very grand, very duchy. A booming city-state built upon Heaven's Bridge, a structure that allows passage between the Quoth and Mindrasia continents. Oh, like a big bridge? Like they built the entire city on there? That's kind of cool. Jeuno's nation policy is one of neutral mercantile... let me do this with you guys. And it's governed by a set of relatively loose... Wow, yeah, this music is very regal. Ah, yes. Us on Heaven's Bridge, we've built a lovely, fine, posh society. Oh, this encourages a constant flow of traders of all races, from whom shopkeepers to goblin merchants, to visit this colourful, cosmopolitan land. Oh, town, sorry. Jeuno is also the only country to attain the ancient skills required to construct airships, which provides a rapid method of travel between nations. At the time of the Beastmen invasion several decades ago, this small nation took leadership of the countries of Vana'diel. Jeuno forged those countries into the alliance of Oltana and succeeded in repelling the onslaught. Good job. Good job, guys. He did it. Oh, is that it? Oh, well. Oh, that's it. That's all for Jeuno. Very interesting lore. So yeah, we knew before that they formed the Alliance of Oltana. I had forgotten the name of the Alliance of Oltana, but I just assume that's the same thing as like the Alliance in 14, the Grand Company. Right, so now I guess we're in Jeuno, right? Welcome to the Bastok Embassy. Is there something we can help you with? Oh, it's you, Kavana. The administration give us word of your coming. Fortunately, our minister isn't in right now. You know where Delkfutt's tower is, right? I think it's coming back now. Good day. Oh my god, I thought that was a character from Final Fantasy 14.
That, like, design is very 14. That looks really heavy. Why, Lord Wolfgang, what brings you here? That's a hell of a name. I seek audience of your ambassador. He is investigating Delkfutt's tower. And his armor's more or less in 14, that's probably why. Yeah, it looks, I remember this armor quite well. Delkfutt's tower? What kind of investigation is it? I would ask your ambassador to avoid such dangerous places. Excuse me, is the ambassador in residence? Von Barracks, what business have you here? Wolfgang, how have you been? The ambassador has a rare affliction and it's time for a checkup. I say this to you as a friend. Keep a safe distance from foreign dignitaries. I've told you before that this is no borders. Every patient needs a doctor. Nationality and status matter not. I mean, they're not wrong. I know he's being a bit of a dick right now, but you do get, like, diseases that way. Well, you have to be careful, obviously. You haven't changed a bit, have you? Take special care, my friend, lest you come to regret it. Advise the ambassadors against these careless adventurers. I shall return later. Good day. I haven't given checkups of a bad patient. Please convey how sorry I was to miss the ambassador, and now I'll call again later. Okay, so Wolfgang's a dick. Wolfgang's the captain of the guard, so I wonder His Excellency. Hey, I know. You can go to Delkfutt's tower and tell us how he's doing. The place is crawling with fiends. Be sure to gear up in town. Wait, what do you mean it's crawling with fiends? He lives there, doesn't he?
Ah, yes. I'm the ambassador of Jeuno, and I live in a monster-infested tower.
I know you served your country well. Some commander, you do fine. Go get him, soldier. Oh, chat. Okay, so here's a bit of lore, and you'll like this, Maelstrom, if you're still around. I know about this dungeon, and not because of reasons you may think. So, in Final Fantasy, it's like I heard. I don't know what you just said, but in Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise, there is a mission from Final Fantasy XI. And it's, yeah, Delkfutt's Tower. Literally is the place from Final Fantasy XI. So, we're about to get an intermission chat. That is just basically the place from Final Fantasy XI. I'm going to get the music from this area too. So FF11, Strangers of Paradise, Delkfutt's Tower. What? It has a name. Ancient Tower Music. Ancient Tower Music. We'll have this on in the background. So chat, this level is from Final Fantasy 11, and they put it in Strangers of Paradise. Oh, subscribe, chat.
Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell.
Stage introduction, Ancient Tower. So, yeah, you got this entire place that is meant to be a reference to Delkfutt's Tower. It's this giant building, like this giant white tower that you go to, and it's filled with a lot of empty corridors, which, you know, is kind of reminiscent of Final Fantasy XI in some ways, isn't it? Oh, I need to actually, hold on. I've got to move myself so you guys can see. There you go. New players in Final Fantasy XI as a step into unknown for the characters. Yeah? I thought this was going to be a comparison between the two. Oh no, here we go. Right, so go through more of this and then we get to this. Inspired by one of the dungeons from Final Fantasy XI. There we go, Delkfutt's Tower. So this dungeon isn't directly inspired by that one place. Oh, spoilers. No, it's fine, chat. It's not spoilers. I'm not being spoiled. I'm not being spoiled right now. Oh no. How empty it is. I like the white, like almost clay design it has, but it's so empty. So did it just do this out? Yeah, go up. It's home of golems, goblins, and giants. Gigas. It's probably going to be our best look at our dungeon, to be fair, considering that it got remade in Final Fantasy Stranger to Paradise. We're not going to get footage this good again. Big Bat. If you haven't played Stranger to Paradise, I actually highly recommend it. It's a really fun Souls-like game. It has elements of Neo in there, but it uses classes from Final Fantasy, so like Red Mage, Warrior, Paladin. And they each have their own unique movesets. Like the magic system in this game is entirely different to, say, Paladin or Reaper. It's really neat. And you find Iron Golem at the end as well, which is like in 11. It's a really cool game that I wish was, you know, more well received in the community. Because everyone saw it and was like, this is edgy and Limp Bizkit song. Yes, it does have that in it, but it's also a good game. Anyway, we're done. I'll move myself back up to the top. See, chat? I played the demo, and that was all you wanted. To be fair, I think that they kind of fucked up with the demo because they did a really early game level where you don't have a whole lot of unique skills and spells. It's quite novel for having like a level from every single mainline Final Fantasy game in it. Oh. What happened to him? Is that the ambassador?
Are you an enemy in any way? I am an ambassador out here from Bastok.
What? You were sent on a mission from the embassy? You wouldn't have come to such a dangerous place. I should never have let my guard down. I was struck from behind, and the next thing I knew I woke up here. I shuddered to think of what would have happened to me if you hadn't come. This place is ominous, not because of the monsters. There's something more scary in the air. To get out of here, I can find my way out. Come meet me at embassy. Why was he even there? Did I miss like an important part of the conversation that explained why he was in that dungeon to begin with? Also, I guess we should go through the lore for this dungeon as well while we're here. So let me get that up. What was it called? Delkfutt's Tower. Delkfutt Tower. Oh, this place is massive, chat. It looks cool. Like, if you're in the overworld, do you like see like a giant tower as you approach it? That's kind of neat. The stunning edifice stands looming over the northwest of Kufin Island, which is an outdoor area. Created in the ancient times, the structure seems virtually immune to the passage of time. While it still contains some of the ancient devices used for defense, it is largely taken over by goblins as well as a host of gigas. Whilst perhaps a pristine and awe-inspiring place before the beastmen came, its majesty is dulled by the presence of the Shadowlord's minions, as well as the vermin and undead they allow to roam the hallways unchecked. The hallways are vast and largely unexplored by adventurers, the trek to the top being the most dangerous. The sheer distance can be daunting. Over 10 floors teeming with monsters stand. Only 10? The journey can be terrifying. 10 floors! I mean, to be fair, that isn't that can take quite a while to get through, but that isn't that terrifying. Like, if it was like 50 floors, I'd be like, oh shit. Okay, now we're talking. It must be a very small tower then if it's only 10 floors. Completing the quest will reward you if the map of it is given by it's comprised of 4 zones, each split into their own area. Yeah, you can see it here. God. Oh god. 10 floors of Final Fantasy 11 Battle Pace though. No, yeah, exactly. 11th floor? You just said there was 10 floors. 12th floor? No map. Oh, over 10 floors. Why not I say 12? Oh well. Okay. Interesting. So what, you can like see it from the area that it surrounds? I like that sort of stuff. Like in Final Fantasy, there's so many times where you go into like a mine shaft and you have no idea you're going into a dungeon until you're actually entering it. But I like it when they have like a giant building you go to and you know it's there and you know it's going to be an experience going in there and dealing with it. This is one of the things that Elden Ring is so good at. You know where you're going. You've got these giant, enormous structures that you're going to get to explore. And that's one of the most fascinating things about that. Well, this is the thing of Final Fantasy XI. Yeah, they're not like instant dungeons. They're all things you explore in the world. Like, you could probably go to Delkfutt's Tower before you even know the dungeon exists. Not like you go into a tower and press a button on top to go to the dungeon. It's just there being a tower. I kind of like that. I like that it's less video gamey. Like, it has that real sense of exploration that is a bit lacking in Final Fantasy XIV. It's quite interesting. Of course, I haven't played the game. I don't know what it's like, but yeah. It's cool. You did it! I'm very thankful. Let's get down to business. I hereby assign you to the post of attaché of the Embassy of Jeuno. Do all you can for the country and our friendship with Jeuno.
Oh, wow!
There's a special task to be interested in later. Now is not the time, but I'll keep you in mind. Magicite. Bass 4. Thanks for the volunteering, Kavana. Receive from the Call of Journey, they want someone for a special mission. Demonstrate your bravery at Delkfutt's Tower, so I want you to spearhead this mission. It's a great honor, Kavana. I'm sure you'll gain the Archduke's trust. Okay, that's the spirit. Here's an Archduke or audience permit. Who's the Archduke? The reputation with Jeuno depends on you. Don't let us down. I thought I was at Jeuno. Well, now I'm mega confused. No, they said it was the... oh, no, hold on. He's the ambassador of Sandoria in Jeuno. We're now talking to the Archduke, who is the leader of Jeuno. Okay, understood. Got it. This is a big room. It's also a long cutscene. How long is this? Oh my god, it's 20 minutes. Okay, that's why this is big. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Why is Tidus up there? I was expecting him to be like 20,000 years old. So you're the new attaché. I am Camlamet, Archduke of Jeuno. I like your nation's help.
Oh, a visitor.
Oh, baby.
Hello there, my name's Ildnach. Pleased to meet you.
This is my brother. Don't let him bother you. Now let's get down to business. Have you heard word of the Shadowlord?
My sources tell me that the beastmen in Devoi are conspiring to return into Vana'diel.
Is he to do so by harnessing the power of mysterious stones called Magicite? To stop their nefarious plans, I want you to go to those 3 places to see that Magicite. What do you ask? I want you at airship pass. You can travel home when you need to land for that matter. Oh, cool! I'm betting people in Final Fantasy XI were very happy about that, getting a way to just travel to all these nations. All these nations. Our ship it's the airship. Also, welcome in, Hell Smasher. Final Fantasy XI. As you can see, I am currently not playing Final Fantasy XI. This is which works the same. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at that then and see how long it is. Have a look at that after this. Yes, I am not playing Final Fantasy XI, but I am doing a full walkthrough of it and trying to get as much lore from the playthrough as possible. We did attempt to play Final Fantasy XI about 2 years ago, which went well.
They're after Magicite, are they? I wonder what this means. Take extra care. The fall of a world under the control of the Beastmen makes me shudder. I bet the Beastmen have traps waiting. First, you've got to find out as much as you can. Old Narch speaks the truth. Start by finding out what you can in town. I'm counting on you. The fact that there's no voice acting is going to make it difficult to remember their names. A moment, please. Molgotha. That's not a name. By the order of His Grace, we have decided the citizens of the 10 Shodo organization run by the older fellow. The secret dispatch outlines our wishes. Deliver it to him. He is a man of many talents. To be wise to seek his acquaintance. Good luck. I'll go for my favorite character.
You've got any different all your secrets? Let me see. Oh, so this is the secret organization apparently in this place. I see. Thanks for getting this to me. It says I'm supposed to tell you about Magicite. Magicite is found deep within Castle Oztroja, Devoi, and Badou. But those places are thick with beastmen, and those beastmen are quite cunning. You'll need this to get inside Badou. Oh no. Music? What is it, Verena? Can you see I have a guest? I know, that's what it's about. I heard that the Archduke has made a statement. He's ordered all beastmen out of Jeuno. He must not think it's safe to have them around. What? I think those creeps in the palace are a lot worse than any beastmen we have here. But they're wearing masks. You can't count what they're thinking, and their eyes are like cold stones. You're not going to follow that order, are you? Well, I know how you feel, but a beastman on the rampage out there, you can't blame people for feeling jittery about the ones in here. You've heard about all that, haven't you? Yeah, I've heard, but the beastmen in town haven't heard anyone. I know that, Verena, but I don't think the average Jeuno would agree. No. Maybe it's the wise thing to do. You can take an action before things get out of hand. It's a bit better alternative. Don't worry, I'll be the last guy to chase them out of town. Okay, you promised, remember? Verena! Oh! Who's Fickblix? Oh my goodness! Vicky! Vicky, are you alright? That's a weird look to... Okay, I've wore their voices. I'm trying to remember how they sounded in Final Fantasy XIV.
That's a weird thing to ask. I'm always alright. How about you? You look pale. Oh, no, I'm fine. Alright, let's get going. Okay.
Interesting. So, similar to Final Fantasy XIV, there's kind of this... Did they ever have voices in 14? I forget. I think they did in the, No, in Alexander Raids, they didn't have voices. They must have voices. Probably in the... There's like one cutscene in Endwalker or in Shadowbringers where you have all the beastmen there. So, well, sorry, the tribes. But I like the fact that this game's going into that morally grey aspect as well, because obviously Final Fantasy 14 barely did that in Realm Reborn. In Realm Reborn, all the beast tribes are seen as evil and terrible. But in this, they're being treated a lot nicer. Well, maybe not, but you can tell Jeuno doesn't care for the beast tribes.
Helping Verena and Vicky grow flowers. We water them every day. I hope they bloom soon. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Verena. Still no spout, huh? I know, such a bummer wummer.
Maelstrom, they don't talk like this, do they? They don't talk like this. If they all talk like this, we're gonna have a problem.
I water them every day, though.
They'll never grow. Water them all you want. They sure do. Fuck. Oh, God. Why didn't they keep that interesting plot point for Final Fantasy XIV, huh? No way Vicky sees whatever spout here in Jeuno, ever.
Look, why don't you just hush? You never know till you try. Are you always on Vicky's side, aren't you? I think they'll spout. Huh? Everyone talks to me now that I've planted them. That makes me so happy.
Aww.
Even if the flowers never bloom, it was still good.
Vicky.
Whatever.
I have to get back to Mux. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, Fickblix. I'm going.
Hope they spouty wouty tomorrow.
Oh God.
Thanks for everything. And thanks for bringing the fertilizer, Giba.
Whatever, I'm not doing it for you. This is cool. I like the music. I feel bad for the little guy. You can tell they care about the beastmen in this village. Okay, we're now over here.
Castle Oztroja?
What you got? Oh, hold on, chat, look. Troya. Troya, as in Troya Castle from Final Fantasy IV. That's a nice little reference.
What are you gonna go there for? Well, you can't get killed for all I care. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
What do you mean, Muckvix?
But hey, you gotta have your guided talk again, and not any old talks. You need a special one from a trio in the Zvahl campaign. What do you know? We all had the stuff. Maybe Fickle's got some extra. He stops by Oztroja once in a while. He's out on the streets again, ain't he? Never figure out what.
I like how it just popped out of nowhere.
Muck, come home.
Well, speaking of the devil, hey, you got your Guido torch on you?
Yeah, I've got one.
I'll cover it up for the sweetheart right here.
No problem. I was just about to head out to Castle Oztroja right now. Hey, wait, what are you trying to say? I never asked you to head out there. Just playing with Arena, but she's feeling down, I know why. The beasties outside are growing restless. That makes her worried, so I'm going there to settle them down. I think the beasties can get along with people like I could with Arena. I believe so. Yeah, you got a point there. Well, I'm off.
I can't do 2 different voices for these characters.
Yeah, Muck? You be careful out there.
If anything happens to this character, chat, I am going to kill everyone in this game and then myself. They had a lovely little scene where he was planting a little flower and he did it because he wanted everyone to notice him.
Yeah, my generation can't wait for war, so it's really hard to relate. But you kids don't remember none of that, so I think you can bridge the gap. Yeah, for all of us. Vicky, it's Vicky here. Hey, just missed him. He's going to Castle Oztroja. You didn't see him on your way in here. No, it's just... some adventurers said they were going to hunt beastmen, so I got worried. I always told him to stay in town. I might be mistaken for a bad beastman. Ain't nothing you can do. The kid's a beastie, and even the people in the town give us the cold shoulder. Well, you don't belong out there, none either. But I still think he's safer out there than in here.
So worried about him. They are deadly using the death flag.
Maybe Fickle and her could break down the wall that kept us apart. I just hope they watch out for these guys craving that mysterious power. Oops! Hey, forget about it.
No!
Fickblix! Fickblix, what happened? Are you alright?
No!
Oh, Verena, what's happened here? Who did this to you? Tell me who. Nobody, Verena. Don't hate them. I know. Hate will get us nowhere. And there'll be no more fighting. Verena, don't cry.
Okay, Fickblix, you don't have to worry. I'll be alright.
Yeah. Your courage needs no words. Hang in there. Something else. Yes, Fickle, what is it? Thank you, Blair.
No! They had one scene to make him likable and then he died. Ugh.
People's always told us that someone we would get along. Suppose you keep on hating them. No, not just hating, actually fighting them.
What?
Let me know it's one thing. Some beastmen think like Fickblix did. There's more to life than what you see in front of you. We're all flowing on the river of life, not just watching from the banks.
Damn! Well, that's some heartbreaking stuff. The poor little guy died. I mean, I did say the death flags were raising, and yeah, he's gone. They killed him. They killed the little boy. Right, well, we got, what is it? A new dungeon to look at, which was Oztroja Castle. Oztroja Castle. So, Oztroja Castle. The bird-like beastmen and Zugodo spent decades carving this stronghold out of the mountains. Yeah, look at this place. In the Merifatard range. In addition to being strictly guarded, the interior of the castle is extremely complex and littered with traps and curses that only members of the Yugudo Fia military have been informed of. Fascinating. Okay, well, let's have a look at Yugudo Mines. There's some music on in the background. Good music! Castle Oztroja. Oh, the only video I've got for this, we got Mr. Happy's video, so we can have a look at that. We got this big entrance. So in like 14, this would just be like an entrance, and then a dungeon would instance into this place probably. But in 11, you just go into this place. Like, I'm wondering how well did 11 run of all these like non-instance dungeons, because having all this space in the game must have added a lot to the server load time. Of course, there is no map. But why would you need a map for this place when you could just not have a map and explore on your own? God, look at this place. Like, I can imagine a dungeon that's taken like an hour to get through. I remember when we went to that like little crevice and like there was a little temple down there and we got our butts like hit and it was very bad for all of us involved. And that took like an hour to get through that dungeon. I remember being terrified trying to go anywhere in 11 because I thought like a level 60 enemy was going to appear and attack me. I mean, to be fair, she was right about us just killing beastmen for no reason. Look at us right now, we're just murdering all of them. This is like basically the entire hour. Like the entire hour you just go through this place, whacking them. Oh, look at this cool looking place. Oh, Lion's here. And Nagi! Nagi's here too! So I guess they're like NPCs who can help you fight? I actually don't know how that works in dungeons. So you got Nagi here. Nagi, Final Fantasy 11. Who I love. He's like the best boy. He's an NPC, but he also helps fight you. Oh, okay. Interesting. So yeah, it's just a whole lot of running around. You kill some Yagudo interrogators. And eventually you get to that cutscene, which I'm going to see if I can find. It's just like a never-ending dungeon, basically. Oh, it's not in this episode? Maybe not. You just, yeah, I mean, it's a very pretty-looking area, to be fair. Yeah, later on the game, as they try to make it more beginner and stuff, it's funny, they added trusts, which were adventures you could have you follow you about. Didn't we get, like, Astinian? I remember there was a guy like called Astinian and we had him in our party and he disappeared. It wasn't like Einstein, I forget, but there was like a man who we encountered who joined us for a little bit and then disappeared. Right, okay, that's that sorted. Okay, so the next dungeon, according to the Good, is... Okay, it doesn't go through it. Okay, well, I don't remember what the second dungeon is, so hopefully they name it, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. This thing looks lovely. This has reminded me of, again, in 14, how you have these giant crystals in the Beastmen based boss. What's happening? Oh. What is happening? You called for me, Your Majesty. Bank Mage? I've met you so soon. My littlest, tell him.
Yes, sire.
Is this the same scene? Bank Mage, I'm summoned you here today to talk about one thing. The Northlands investigation. Oh yes, those Bastok End are causing no end of trouble. Just like in Final Fantasy VI. Welcome in, not the sickest. Yeah, I think 6, also 14, obviously. Causing no end of trouble, saying they want to investigate. It's true, if the Humes are fools and know better, can they truly believe that some ancient power lies hidden in the Forsaken Wasteland? How did I hope to find the gates to Eternal Paradise there in the lair of the fiends who most uncouth preposterous? So we cannot let them... Wait, is this like a flashback? Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure nothing will come, but in the case to do something in the wastelands, to not let them take it, understood. As you command, my lord, I will give the very blood that runs in my veins were they further the cause of our kingdom. Must rely on me. These foreigners are wily and faithless, never let you down, and may the goddess of the dawn protect you in her mercy. I've taken the view of a queen, and I think it's penitent, but it's not a foul, an heir, perhaps. We people of Sandoria too must ever look to the future. The Alvan must never fall behind foreigners in power or faith. I understand, Your Grace. Very good. Do well, Bank Mage. So, we had this in episode 1. Sandoria, they were awful. I think when they first formed their nation, the Elvens sucked. They hated the Galka and all of them. But I think Winders fought against Sandoria and Bastok as well. And it led to Sandoria getting entirely screwed over. And then they formed a new alliance from there. I think was the law for them. I remember them saying Sandoria did not have a great nation back in the old day. Okay, yeah, that was the second dungeon. I need to find out what the first dungeon was called. What second dungeon was called? Devoi, Bodo. Okay, well, one of them's a snow dungeon, which is always good. So let me get up Devoi. Final Fantasy 11. Yeah. Okay. And it's in Sandoria too, so it's definitely this one. Okay, that's good to know. Let's get that on there. Close that, close that. Chat, we're going to have a look at this, and then we're going to do our first minigame. So, during the Great War nearly 20 years ago, an attack was made by the Orcish troops on the peaceful elven monastery of Zvahl, which left a tiny sanctuary in ruins and under the control of the Beastmen. The Orcs renamed the area Devoi and transformed the area into their main stronghold, reliant on the layout of the surrounding area as well as the protection that the monastic caverns provided. While there have been many attempts by the Sandoria and the Well Knights to reclaim this area, the ever-weakening forces of the kingdom remain powerless in this fight, and often rely on hired adventurers to assist them in their campaigns. And this is in Novalum, apparently? It's connected to this place. Maybe. Maybe. It's difficult to identify. Did we know there's like an interactive map for Final Fantasy 11? Like how there is one for 14? Let's have a look. Final Fantasy 11 interactive map. There's a Vana'diel out. Okay, here we go. Here we go, chat. Yeah, literally, as soon as you said it, Maelstrom, I got it. Here it is. Oh my god, look at this. So, like, looking for, like, Devoi. Okay, that didn't come up. That's a little bit worrisome. Oh, here it is. Here, Devoi. This is found in Novalum. So all the maps within this region are interconnected. So the purple ones, I guess, are dungeons, I'd assume. Interesting. Okay. So we've had, what? Oztroja, which is in over in Argona. And we've also going to have, in a minute, what was it called? Bedouar. Bedouar. In Durfland. No. Oh, cool. Okay. Got a bunch of treasure here as well, which you can get. Delicious. So, going through this area a little bit, finding out a little bit more about Devoi as a place. There we go. It's very swampland-esque, and obviously old Sandoria want this place back because of how luscious and beautiful the trees are. I'm trying to work out if this is one of the areas we had to go through, but I don't think it is. Like, I love that there's so many different biomes and ecosystems in this game. A lot more than you'd expect. I think there's even more in this than there are in Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, dungeons are in purple and allow Black Mage to cast Escape and escape the party like older Final Fantasy games. And I assume that's only Black Mage that can do that then, right? That's cool. Weird, but cool. So, after we finish this cutscene, chat, I do want us to go and have a look at one of the jobs. I thought it might be fun to have like a stopping point and then just go through like maybe one of the jobs in this game and understand a little bit more about how it plays. So I will get that up in the background after the minigame, but are we even in the dungeon yet? Yeah, we are. This giant swampland. Is that Marlboro? I hope it is. We saw that thing before. They're crazy. They're like the stands from Elden Ring. Look at that boy. Then it becomes day. Like, this guy has been here so long that it becomes day. Isn't the day and night cycle also a lot shorter in this to 14? Well, not shorter, longer. Like, it can take ages for it to become night. There you go. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, chat, we're going to go back to the main screen and go through the minigame that I have called Treasure Casket. I cannot say Treasure Casket. Why did they call it that? It's just under an hour for a full day. I forget how long it takes in 14. It might be longer then. I mean, it takes a fair bit for it to become light in 14. Right. Let's close this and get up the minigame. So, this is your first time seeing the stream, chat. I'm not only watching Final Fantasy XI, I'm also doing a small little interlude every hour. That is a minigame where if I fail it, I'm going to have to either do a punishment or a reward. These are 5-minute activities usually. So we're going to see how this goes. In last episode, I started on 7 attempts for this. I think that was too many. So this time we're going to be doing 5 attempts. And we're only going to be increasing the number of attempts by 1 if I succeed. So that's the plan. So currently we are on... No, that's not it. Currently we are on 1 karma because we got rid of our karma last time. Luckily. And we've almost got to 3. So, let's open a minigame up. I need to actually open Sublime first to change the number of attempts back to 5. There we go. So, let's give it a shot, shall we, chat? I'm going to go with a lovely 75. Too high. Shit. 10. Too low. Fuck. 40. Too low. It's between 40 and 75. It could be 35 different numbers. I've got 2 chances. Okay. 60. Too high. It's between 40 and 60. Are we feeling lucky, chat? Are we feeling lucky? I hope we are. Right. 40, 60. 50. 56. God damn it. No! Right, that is my first punishment of the day. Now the number of attempts is also going to be increased to 6. Okay? I think that's a better way of doing it than it being 7. Because with 7 attempts, I can usually get it quite quickly. But we'll see. But yeah, okay. It's time, chat. It's time to roll the wheel. The wheel of punishments. Well, that's the reward wheel, so I need to actually change it to the actual wheel, so give me a sec. Okay, let's do this. Runic key? Again? We've already got a runic key, but I'm not going to change it because that's how the wheel works. Runic key is Wordle. So I need to get this right, chat. Oh, otherwise I'm going to get a punishment. Oh, I'm going to get another karma. Oh, no. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, this is actually important, chat, because if we fuck this up. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. No worrying, chat. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. Now, give me a second while I go over to this day. Let's move it, by the way. It's really good. Maelstrom, you're never gonna hear this song, by the way. This is from Bowser's Inside Story, but it's from the remake. In the remake, they added a bunch of a few new songs, but I still think the original song looks better. Oh, I don't know what this is already, and I'm looking at it like I'm going mad. Oh, what's this then? Huh? What is this gonna be? I can't have any help from chat, by the way. I think that'll be cheating. So in this case, I'm gonna have to work this out. E.T. E.T. Oh no! Fuck! Why is it so old? Oh no! Is it the challenge game? The challenge? What? His challenge? Kashi's challenge. Oh no! Atari? Is it Fogger? I don't know what it is. Oh. Why couldn't it be something younger? Why did it have to be older than me? I think I know this. I think I don't. Fogger. It's not a Fogger. I tried. This is Vector from the Heavens from Kingdom Hearts. Why couldn't I get like a music hurdle? I would get it straight away. I don't know what. Is it fishing? Fishing! Atari. No! I don't know. I've never seen this before in my entire life. This music. Oh, I can't lose. Legendary fishing. I don't know, chat. What is this? Activision. Unfortunately, chat, it was called Pitfall. You know what else this means? You know what else this means? If you don't know why I'm so annoyed right now, let me just show you the karma system. So you're wondering what that little item is at the top left. Whenever I fail a punishment, or I fail at this minigame, I have to add 1 karma. At 3 karma, chat, we have to do something. Multiples of 3. Vial of Chaos Blood. The wheel of the top 100 worst user-reviewed games will be spun. Whatever we get, I'll be doing a quick harvest on under the name Soul Harvest. And we just got 3. Music. It's alright, chat. You know why it's alright? Because in our hearts, we are winners. And not in this case, though. We are an absolute loser. Right, so this is your first time maybe seeing this wheel. Oh, did it just crash? Uh-oh. No, here we go. Why is it not showing it? Show the fucking wheel. There it is. Wait, it disappeared immediately. Come back. Why is it not showing up? It's too scared. It's too scared to show the wheel. I understand. You need to show... You need to show the fucking wheel now! What are you doing? Why is this happening? Why is it actually happening? It keeps disappearing as soon as it appears. What is happening?
OBS, can you not? Maybe? Oh. Why is this happening? Oh. OBS, why? Give me a sec while I fix this. We're going to this screen. That still works. And yet when I make the wheel show up, it's like, I don't know where the wheel is now. Oh, that what? No, it doesn't. What's happening? Why is it doing this? Hi, my name's OBS. I'm going to just stop functioning, apparently. Can you not? Like, maybe not? Maybe work? That would be nice. Like, you guys can see it when I do that. But when I click OK, it goes away. Wait, can you guys even see it at all? Am I going crazy? I'm looking at the OBS preview. Oh, you guys can see it. Right, okay. Well, I'll just put this here and then do the punishment. Not the punishment. Okay, so yes, as you can see on here, the top worst 100 reviewed games. These have been specifically collected. I'm not going to be doing multiplayers. I'm not going to be doing games that are going to be impossible to do, basically. This is the worst games ever. I'm nervous. I'm scared. We're going to shuffle. Let's do this. No, 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 no! God damn it! Oh, good. Well, expect a quick harvest, chat, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 coming soon to a place near you. Please enjoy. I hope you're looking forward to it. Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm adding it to just remind myself I need to do that now. So alongside playing Elden Ring this weekend, I got the joy of playing that. No! This music is perfect. Oh my god. Well, chat, there you go. Stay tuned for that Soul Harvest. And I'll make sure to get some clips from that so you guys can see it. But there you have it. That is... Yeah, so the next thing is going to be Karma level 6 for the next vial of Chaos Blood. Okay, let's remove that from the wheel for next time. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, it's time to go through a job. Now, I don't know what job to start with, to be fair, because there's a lot of jobs in Final Fantasy XI. But if anyone's got any suggestions, we can get started. We could just go in order, maybe. There's a lot of jobs. Avatars? Oh, for Summoner. Okay, right, I see. Summoner. Oh, well, we can start with Summoner. It is at the bottom, so why don't we start with that? Summoner chat. By making packs with the legendary avatars, these heretic mages have unlocked the secrets to the forbidden magic of Vana'diel. So, I was recommended last time someone who did some videos on job expansions up until the last expansion. I'm going to try and find stuff for Summoner. So, Final Fantasy XI. Also, this is Fall Guys music. So, we got the Google Drive up. We got the Google link. And we'll put this here. So, to kind of get an idea what this is. Available after completing the quest, I Can Hear a Rainbow. These heretic mages have unlocked the secrets of the forbidden magic of Vana'diel. I recognize the background. The background? For what? Fandom. Welcome in, House Life, by the way.
by creating a pack of the avatar for your VTuber. Do you? Hello. How's it going? It's going good. It's like guess the game, but it's guess the where is flower in the Final Fantasy 14. Through these suggestions, these mages have the choice to delve further into the craft and create packs of up to 12 or more avatars of Vana'diel after defeating them in battle to prove their worth. If accepted, summoners are able to fight alongside them in order to bring peace to Vana'diel. So I think Maelstrom mentioned this, like when we did our Bastok to Windurst episode. Summoners have to fight their thing to get them. You get a bunch of job abilities and other stuff. But avatars can be obtained through various quests, such as obtaining the appropriate elemental tuning forks. Okay. For the corresponding element, or by acquiring a special key item. Elemental spirits can be attained either through merchants or by defeating certain monsters that drop the spells. An initial MP cost is required to summon each avatar into the plane of existence, so that a perpetuation cost to sustain it. The base MP costs are based on a summoner's level. Important note, in Salvage, all pet stats are locked with the masters. This means if your HP is locked, for example, your pet's HP is locked as well. Using a cell to remove a lock also removes the lock from the pet. Additionally, any Atma affecting you also affects your pets. So a few things to digest from that. Tuning forks. What is that? Tuning forks are key items used in the Trial by series of quests, and actual items used in the Trial series quests of quests. The NPCs for both quests are always together. One is a Taru and the other is a member of one of the taller races. In the mainlands, the Taru are female, and in the outlands, the Taru are males. Specifically, the Taru will get you key item tuning forks for the level 65 plus fights, trial by element. The taller NPC will give you forks for the level 20 summoner solo fights, trial size trial by element. The normal tuning forks are temporarily key items, and having one allows you to fight the prime avatar associated with the element of the fork. To initiate the fight, travel to the appropriate elemental proto-crystal and click on it to enter the battlefield. If you wish to fight with others, every member of your party must have the correct key item. You don't have to have a summoner unlocked to do this quest, but you cannot gain the ability to summon the avatar if you have not unlocked it. So even if you fight it, you won't get the ability, so you might as well wait until you get summoner to unlock it, I assume. When obtaining your key items, you must have an appropriate amount of fame in the city where the NPCs are located. You must have at least fame level 6 in Bastok, Sandoria, Kazam, Mora, Windurst, level 5 in Rabo, and level 4 in Norge, also known as Tanshodo fame. You can only obtain a particular fork once per Earth Day. Holy shit. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun for people who do that. Yeah, I'll just hand in this item and then I can't actually do it. So there's 6 of them, which should align with the number of... It doesn't align with the number of avatars. Oh. But that's only 6, so how do you get the rest of them then? So we've got a bunch of these here. I don't know if we want to go through all of this today, but it'll be worth having a look at some point in the future. So, tuning fork of earth, tuning fork of fire, tuning fork of ice, tuning fork of lightning, tuning fork of water, and tuning fork of wind. The child-sized tuning forks are actual items that you need inventory spaces to hold. There are a few requirements to obtain these forks. There are some that are level 15 or higher, have level 2 fame in the city you want to acquire the fork for. When ready to fight, you must be a level 20 summoner and trade your tuning fork to the NPC who gave it to you. They will then ask you ready before teleporting to the appropriate quota crystal. You can buff up before entering these fights. You must fight these with only Carbuncle. No other avatars may be used. Each fight may only be attempted once per real life day. Oh my lord. If you success, you'll be awarded with the ability to summon the avatar you defeated and a scroll of instant warp so you can return home. If you fail, you have to find your own way home. Whether you succeed or are defeated, you will still have a tuning fork in the inventory you may fail or use to enter the fight again. Once thrown out, the mini tuning fork can be acquired again on the next Vana'diel day. Whispers can not be attained from some of the forks. Yeah, I guess it would be a form of teleportation, wouldn't it? Because you just teleport to where the crystal is in the world. Let's get an idea for this then. So, Final Fantasy XI tuning fork. Okay. Primal battle. There's a video that goes through it. I'm having a look at it now and it's crazy. So let me just show you how this works, chat. Because this video apparently goes through it. So you've got here. Oh, okay, there you go. So, level 20 primal battle. So, these are the trial ones. These are the ones you get with the mini tuning forks. So what's the difference between this and the regular tuning forks? Kingdom Hearts. If you weren't there yesterday, chat, you could see me, Maelstrom, Pastry, and me on the ending the Kingdom Hearts 1. And that was crazy. I forgot how bad that final boss was. So these are the designs of the summons. So we've got Ramuh, we've got Shiva, we've got Garuda, Leviathan, Ifrit, and Titan. They look very similar to their 14 counterparts, which isn't really a surprise to be fair. So you go in there with your little Lalafell. Oh, and I see you have to go through this like weird like different realm to go fight them, and then you get their abilities. Huh. So you go up there and you fight whatever creature or abomination is at the top. Is there talking in this video?
And you know that.
Yeah, there is. I'm not against having commentary episodes, like watching them, but I kind of want to check them out beforehand before doing it, if that is the case. Titan Prime. Look at this guy. He's a lot more burly in this game to how he looks in 14. In 14, he's just like a giant rock man. He's like a giant boulder shape, basically. So your Carbuncle does the most of the fighting here, apparently. While we go through this, why don't I... Wait, hold on. Let's probably move it for this from the actual Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 11, sorry. FF11, Summoner Fight Music. I don't think this is the right song. Let's put Onslaught on. There we go. I find level 20 harder than normal fight. Yeah. I can see that. Let me get the summoner thing up and I'll have a read of this while we go through this. So you got this person here beating up the guy. And in terms of your abilities, you get Astral Flow. Allows avatars to use their full strength and allows summoning of Odin and Alexander. We got Elemental Siphon, which is a level 50 ability. Drains MP from your summoned spirit. I guess give it to yourself? Apogee. Eliminates the recast time of the next blood pack, but it causes it to consume more MP. Yeah, what is blood pack? Do they explain it at all? Summoner FF11 blood pack. Each avatar has a set of blood packs exclusive to the avatar while summoned. They're triggered by the summoner at the cost of his or her MP. These include damaging or debilitating physical abilities. Exclusive and short and lengthened. Okay. Which class ability? Hard cap. So they're just abilities that they do, like special abilities, kind of like how you have magic for just a character. Okay, that makes sense. Job traits. So that, I think the job traits are something in 14 as well. They're like little special little abilities you get. Mana Seed channels your MP into TP for avatars and elements. Oh, yes, I forgot this game had TP. That was the thing they had in 14 before they got rid of that. Yes, I remember that. Eliminates Blood Pact recast times and fully recovers MP when used. That sounds quite good. For level 96? Hell yeah. So we got Carbuncle, that's level 1. Carbuncle is subject to perpetuation cost based on the level of the summoner. Carbuncle's perpetuation costs at 1 MP every 3 seconds at level 1, becomes 11 MP at 3 seconds at level 99 before refresh or auto refresh effects. So they just beat Titan in this video. And I guess they get Titan for beating it. Wow, there you go. And yeah, each Carbuncle has their own abilities which are determined by the Blood Pact they use. So for Carbuncle you have Blood Pact Rage, which I'll show you guys now that we're done with this video. What I'm looking at. So for Carbuncle you have Blood Pact Rage and Blood Pact Ward. So you got Searing Light. Uses all MP and delivers light elemental damage to enemy with area of effect. Poisonator poisons enemies. Meteorite deals light elemental damage, damage varies with TP. Holy Mist deals light elemental damage, damage with varies with TP. And then with Ward, so this is like, I guess, the attack one. And then with Ward you have Healing Ruby, restores target party members' HP. Shining Ruby, gives party members area of effect, the effects of Protecting Shell. Glittering Ruby, random enhances one in attribute by 18 for party. Randomly enhances one attribute by 18 for party members within area of effects. Well, that sounds a little bit, like, worrisome. Like, oh, yes, I need a little bit more power to beat this one. I need to beat Bahamut. I need, like, 18 more power. No, sorry, we're going to put it in magic defense instead. That's probably going to be useful in a Bahamut fight, but that's crazy. And either way, that is, like, a good thing. But it's just, maybe might not go into the job you wanted to go into. Last 90 seconds, each point of summoning magic skills over your current increase the duration by 3 seconds. Effect weakens over time. Restores HP for every member within area of effect. Gets a better version of Healing Ruby. Soothing Ruby removes multiple stat elements and party members within area of effect. Hey, interesting. And you get that from I Can Hear a Rainbow quest. Ow. Okay, so we are kind of going back in this a little bit, but I think it's important to find out now before we dive more into gameplay. But what is TP? What is TP in this in Final Fantasy 11? It's tactical points. We are going all over the place in terms of wikis. The tactical points. Percentage indicating a character's ability to perform weapon skills. Similar to limit break goals used from previous Final Fantasy games, the TP power ranges from 0 to 3000, and the weapon skill may be used as long as the character has 1000 TP or above. So they changed this after June 2014 to be a little bit more precise. I guess that kind of makes sense. If the game is going to get harder and there's going to be more stats and stat increases, you want the TP meter to be a little bit more precise as you go along. TP to use as well, although if you guys can quickly, Xarcaband doesn't retain some TP following weapon job. This can be avoided. So is this like a way to stop you from doing attacks constantly then? TP is generally produced from successful melee attacks that hit for at least 1 damage. The amount of TP gained per hit is primarily dependent on the delay of the attacker. TP is also gained anytime you take damage from a melee or magical attack. Damage of a time spell such as die or poison would only give TP of the initial cost cast as direct damage, not for the damage dealt by the status effect. Resting causes a character to lose all TP at a rate of 100 TP per healing tick, unless the character is signant. Okay, that's all we need to read for that right now. So, you get Carbuncle, you get like 1 ability at level 1, Healing and Searing Light, and it's literally just use all your MP to deal a little bit of light damage. Imagine spending all that time getting your class, getting ready to go, and then you do 1 damage. Good. That's incredible. We got I Can Hear Rainbow, which is the quest you get for this. Oh. In Carbuncle's Rupee. Obtain Carbuncle's Rupee. This is obtained from any leech type mob, but the drop rate is really low. Improve you any. Okay, I see. So you need to get a rupee first to even do this quest. With the rupee in your inventory, you go to the House of Hero. At the front door for a cutscene where you'll be asked to find the 7 colors. Right, okay, let me get up the actual quest for this. And you guys can watch that while I read this out. There's just so much stuff we need to do for this. So much. So much understanding. Final Fantasy 11. The Summoner quest. That does have someone on it. Okay, here we go. Let's try this episode. So, okay, we got the actual quest here, so we'll have players in the background. And our boy is going to go and try and get some items. So he's gone to the beach to go get a carbuncle gem, so you need to get that before you can even start the quest line. So, you get that, you get the gem, and then you go find an NPC to talk to. Who are you? Oh, let me turn the music down a little bit. Oh my god, you just said Kantaru. Why did they talk like this? I didn't know I was signing up for this sort of text in this game. I didn't know that they talk like Kantaru and that sort of stuff. No. I don't, Taru, have any time for idle chit-chat, so why don't, Taru, you make like a wind and... What's that you got your Taru on your grubby little hands there? Oh, show Taru your trap and show me. Carbuncle's Ruby, you say? Well, this thing sure takes a lot to be an ordinary gem. I'll let you on a little secret. If you want Tara to know what it's saying, close your eyes and open your heart. Let down your guard and accept all things and everything around you. Come on now! Whoa! Shadow. Oh, Shadow the Colossus music, I guess. Yeah, that's what I feel when I get like a carbuncle gem. Revived power. I mean, the song is literally revived power. Its gimmick is Shitaru. Yeah, it's really bad. Lay down your guard and accept all things and everything around you. Come on now, seek and gather the 7 colors that cover the earth and embrace the earth. So, what did the gem say to you? Seek and gather the 7 colors. Well, at least it doesn't sound like a trap. Not sensing a whole lot of energy from within the ruby anyway. But I need to tell you this. When you let down your guard to hear the voices around you, you should probably have a strong black mage by your side just to be safe. Did you get all that, adventurer? Must have me to... Oh, so he's coming with us to help us do this quest, I guess, then? So, to give you an idea how this works, chat. And I think some people here know about this already. With the ruby in either your inventory, triggers a small cutscene upon entering the area where Carbuncle will mark on the color of the light that you have found. Note that you will not see the same cutscene again. So, the 7 colors that are required correspond to the colors of the rainbow. They are attained by zoning into an outdoor enemy populated area while one of 6 weather effects is affected. 7th is attained by zoning into an outdoor enemy polluted area with no weather effect at all. To clarify, outdoor means that you may not zone into a cave or dungeon area to obtain a color. To clarify, enemy populated means that you may not zone into a town or city to obtain a color. What? This is insane, chat. So you have to teleport into an area that, you know, isn't a dungeon, isn't like an instance place that would be like in 14, and it can't have enemy encounters near the place you enter from. And you gotta be there during a certain weather type. So to get red, fire, it's gotta be a heat wave. To get orange, it's gotta be clear skies. I'll keep the 14 summoner, thanks. Yeah, oh, summoner. We can't complain after this. I think people who complain about summoner in 14 can't anymore, considering how it was in 11. Oh my lord. Yellow, earth, dust storms, green wind, high wind, blue water, rain, indigo, ice, snow, violet, lightning, thunderstorms. The thing of 11 was every design was make shit take as long as possible. Yeah, I can see that of this. So, you get all the colours. Or, sorry, you go out and get the colours, because you have to do that. You go out and go to every single location you can. Use your books. God. When all 7 colours are obtained. So I assume it's going to take quite a while. And eventually you get a cutscene. Downloading data. Imagine doing all this, then you get, then your game crashes. It's a long loading screen. The red light. I can feel its power run through me. I'm really feeling it, Shulk. Whoa! Come, follow me. This music is perfect for this. Carbuncle vanished off in the direction of the Lafine Plateau. Imagine doing all this on a PS2. I mean, I now know why this game probably wasn't seen very well. So you follow the Carbuncle back to the camp. And you follow it back to this weird outpost area. And then finally, chat, you'll get Carbuncle, who I think isn't even that good. But you can start Summoner at least. Wow, look how magical he is. Oh my goodness, he's adorable. Every time you see a rainbow in the sky, you know someone unlocks Summoner. Oh, that's kind of cool. So whenever you're exploring the world, you just see like a little rainbow. That's neat, I like that. Thank you. My name is Carbuncle. I am one of several new forces here in Vana'diel. I became a crystal, was divided into shards and fell into the hands of beasts and men, people alike. As the world changed around me, and then I knew that you needed me. That's why I lend you a little of my power. I'll fight by your side and watch over you always. Wow. And Mail said that we should do this. Maybe it's easier now, but I did remember there was a conversation about doing Summoner. I was like, no, if this is what was required, I'm good. Vana'diel is the world in which you live. You should see the true Vana'diel with your own eyes. I will extend a bridge between the people of the present and beings of ages past. What are you talking about? What's going on? There's the rainbow, chat. What a journey we just went on. I feel like I've learned so much about this game for just this one little quest line. Okay, so that Summoner. Hopefully I did it justice. I don't know if I have, but we still got all the other stuff. I'll save that for another episode. So I'll write down into here. Continue journey through Summoner job next time on Dragon Ball Z. Right, I'm going to be right back, chat. I'm going to close my curtains. Turn lights off. Not turn all lights off, just turn the big lights on so I can have the nice evening lights I have. Okay. So, we had a little interlude. Looking at our job. Let's go back to the story, shall we? Oh yeah, previously, chat, a little guy died, and it made me very sad. So we saw this, which was a flashback, I assume. And then, skipping through the flashback and back to where we were, we then went to this new area, which I believe is called, what was it on the map? I don't remember actually. Go back here to identify what it was called. Boudoir. Okay, before we can even continue the video, we've got to find out what boudoir is. The boudoir is, I assume, a snowy location. It is not a snowy location. So where the hell are we there then? Okay, so we got another dungeon now to look at, alongside the others. We're going to move it back for that. Located deep with the Pashrar marshlands, far from the reach of Bastokan and Sandorian forces, the Quadar began building their main stronghold during the Great War. To continue the construction of their city, they have relentlessly stolen large quantities of the non-rusting mithril from Bastok, as well as the techniques used by the Republic craftsmen. Didn't we go to Boudoir before? Why do I remember Boudoir? That was the place with the 11 Boudoir. That was the place where we had like a Musketeers scene, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that was where the Musketeers scene was at. I think we've already seen Boudoir. I like how one of the cutscenes I see on here have like a person pointing a gun at a sheep. Good. Yeah, we'll skip over Boudoir because I have no idea what it is. I think we've already seen it before. So, going back to the snowy area. Sorry for the immediate white flash. From a white flash to a white screen. As I thought, there was nothing. Oh no, this is continuing this stuff, I think. There was nothing. Whoa, okay, lots of text. As I thought, there was nothing here. Only barren wastelands as far as the eye can see. But there is something wrong about this place. I can feel it. I don't think, Wink, we should leave. Ask about. I agree, my nose has never failed me. I don't smell anything. Something really terrible must have happened here a long time ago. Ridiculous. We cannot base our decisions on our feelings alone. You can say wait, hold on. You can stay and look for what a terrible thing is supposed to be here, but I... Hold on a second. No, we can't ignore that. Look at this guy's neck. I know Elizons have, like, you know, larger than normal necks, but this guy is the biggest enjoyer ever I've ever seen. Massive enjoy. He could help me get the final Pringle in my Pringle can. Come quick! Raga and Cornelia, Oh wait, what happened? We were attacked by fiends and Raga and Cornelia fell down a crevice. Oh no, oh no! Where? This way! So they're going to the north. And I guess two of them fell down. This Ishgard? What the music here? Raga and Cornelia, where could they have gone? We have to assume the worst. If I can't find them, no one can. I must Humes and Galka be so irresponsible. It is their fault for wandering off without telling us. There are 2 few of us left to continue. I say we go back. Besides, we will find nothing even if we stayed. I second that. I have had enough of this creepy place anyway. But there are still places we haven't looked. We have seen enough. There is nothing here but dust and ruins. We accomplished nothing but losing 2 members of our party and wasting an extraordinary amount of time. Yeah, you're right. This whole expedition was a failure. Let's head back tomorrow. Ulrich, tell me something. Was it really an accident? What do you mean? It's not true that there is some, shall we say, tension between Humes and Galco and Bastok these days. Are you accusing me of something, Elvan? Ha! Calm down. If I did that, when it was an accident or I care enough about your little country's problems. Let's not cause any more trouble with such trivial matters while I'm around, that is all. Okay, I need context. Signs of she witnesses the touching tale of a female human and a friendly goblin trying to make peace while achieving the crystals. She experiences flashbacks of the great expedition to the Northlands. Done by Sandoria, I guess. And the other nations, maybe. I think now is a good time for a little bit of lore on the Northlands. Because I don't know what that is. FF11. The Northlands are a cold and distant place that are said to harbour evil. They are very inaccessible to the average person. It is said that the Shadowlord appeared and built his army. At the end of the war, it was sealed off. They went back there to try and find out more about it, I guess. Is it quite late to be up and about, Sir Fankmage? Is something wrong? Who are these characters? Who is Fankmage? I've heard them before, but I don't remember. He headed a noble 10 years before the Crystal War, which I think is the War of the Shadowlord. Yeah. For multinational expedition to the Northlands. So, before the war broke out, they wanted to gather intel about the Shadowlord, so they went to the Northlands. Things occurred, and then the Shadowlord attacked, and that caused the Crystal War to happen. I can't say, something I could not sleep, so I decided to take a walk. Leave me, I am fine. That's definitely her name, chat. Yes, sir. You sure have a long neck, sir. Oh, I have kind of a long neck as well, actually. I just realised. But why is this important? That's my question. No, not you. Wargrim, what do you mean? He died in an accident? I know nothing. Sir Fankmage, are you alright, sir? Stop! Not come any closer! No! No! Oh? Sir Fankmage? I think he just died. He no longer enjoys chat. And now, I guess, back to the plot. These explosives, pretty amazing, aren't they? Indeed, without them, we wouldn't have been able to dig that mine. Now finally we completed Sandoria for power. Here, quite off aren't good enough to live in there. One blast to take them out. What's the matter, Ben? Lord Vargrim, we found the Quadorf Temple in the mines as he suspected. I could not stop them. That is unfortunate. As always, they don't even try to understand. What are these guys? Wow. Nothing. What a Quadorf gardener place. You think you'd find a treasure or two. Come on, let's move. Let's finish this job and go. Oh, wait. As I thought, they were trying to protect their eggs. But they didn't even try to understand. No, they don't. Oh. Is that all you've got, Vargrim? Oh, Rick, why? Why is he evil? Why? Because I never liked you, that's why. You'll never get away with this, Ulrich. Watch me! Blah! Well, you hid all that blood on the snow? Oh, Cornelia! What have I done? Damn. Just to get some further context over who Ulrich is, because I think I know, I just want to be 100% sure. FF11. He's a former captain of the mythful Musketeers. Their current leader is Volker. 10 years before the Crystal War, I was sent along with Super Cornelius to investigate the Northlands. And yeah, he killed Cornelia. I guess she somehow got in the way. Why? I couldn't let you die here, Vargrim. There are people who need you. Cornelia! No! I feel so sad for this character I just met. I felt more sad for the little beast guy. We're still doing flashbacks. I think we are.
Summoning, you say?
Yes, I would like to name this magic summoning. Hey, we were just talking about summoning. Divine text depicted from the form of the star Sibyl commanding a great beast. Anyway, we are very close. Soon the magic of summoning will be complete. Are you uneasy, your holiness? Yes, very. Time is of the essence. The lions of battle are at Tarangi Canyon and draw close to Sarataru Bararatu. The attack on Oztroja shall fail, and many flames of life will be extinguished, like the star reading long ago. Place your trust in me, your holiness. Windurst shall escape this fate of ruin. The Book of the Gods has taught me everything. Told me that the meaning of the tower and the fountain, and has taught me how to command the greatest of beasts. Yeah, but you have to go to like 7 different areas and get weather effects to happen. It's not worth it, trust me. This is a lot of cutscenes. They're crazy looking, I love them. You are a fool for coming here to the throne room alone. You say you are the Windurst Orstari Minister, Agida Maljada. Gark, Orstari Minister? And I am an Avatori Minister. How do we know what you speak is not lies, Gark? I should cut you up and send you to Heaven's Tower. Our friend came all the way from Windurst to greet us. Let us hear what he has to say. Okay. Music is crazy right now. You came all this way to ask about the full moon fountain. While you probably already realized why the Horatara ruins were built and why the full moon fountain exists underneath them. These ruins are evil. The towers sponge dry the areas around Sarataru Baratu of all their magic. You think that we Yagado are the cause of these wastelands? But you only have yourself to thank, you, the Taratara, that activated those towers. The towers are all damaged. How do you explain magic still being drained from the plains of Sarataru Baratu? What about you, Yagado? What are those things that you continue digging, those stones? Maybe they are the cause of all this. I command your perceptiveness. Looking at something to do with the stones that night when you were defeated by your armies, you made a grave mistake. Don't understand, make your way deep into the tower of the hotel. There you'll see firsthand what the Star Sibyl and those summoners really did. Now the world shall kneel before the Yagado. It feels like there's 2 different plot lines going on at the same time. Is this the fountain? Stars of the heavens, tell me what to do. Tell me. I don't know how to say their fucking names. Help me! Please, help me! It's a cool looking room. I like the observatory star they went with here. Oh? Who's that? I have no idea what has happened. So that's what a Magicite looks like. Hey, Lion. What are you trying to do with it, though? What are they trying to do with it, though? Sorry. Who's this? You are too late. I have already awakened. Your rage, cowardice. Oh, spread the bane out, destroy Vana'diel. Who are you? Your kind awakened me, and this time you'll be destroyed. You cannot stop me. Vana'diel will be the grave for you and all your kind. The Shadowlord, it can't be. It's actually Shadow of Darkness. Then it is true. The beastmen are trying to bring back the Shadowlord. Be careful. Almost done this chapter, chat. And then we'll do the next minigame. I think. We brought Magicite back. Magicite, yes, these stones emit the same power as crystals. Though impure, the power is great indeed. They were drawn to the Magicite's great power. Yes, it is time to eradicate the beastman threat once and for all. I thank you for your service. Here is an airship pass. With it, you may travel to any nation you please. Wait, I only now got the airship pass? I had to do all that first? The 3 stones are incomplete, but with the power of the 4th stone that rests deep beneath Castle Zvahl, perhaps then the Shadowlord will rise again. Wait, what? Of course, the talisman that seals Zvahl's inner depths was put into place over 20 years ago. It would stop any attempt. We've also read that the 3 keys to open the seal were kept safely by the 3 great nations. Your Grace! Highwind.
But it's an actual character called Highwind. Dire news, Your Grace. The leaders of all 3 nations have been attacked. Attacked by beastmen? Yes, Your Grace. Confound them. They're one step ahead of us. They see to resurrect the Shadowlord? Quite a lofty goal for beastmen. So be it then. Perhaps you should return to the emissary. I will call for your aid again soon. Until then, be well. Okay. I think we're going to need to understand a little bit more about what happened there. Oh, the kid again. Hey, what's going on? Oh, you don't have to tell me. Oh, you just asked. Oh. Oh, so you went into Castle Oztroja and met a girl named Verena there? Gets along with beastmen. Wow, so maybe we can get along. Hey, Wolfgang! Wolf, are you here? Already asked me, your lord, Elmarknock. Did he find someone named Verena and bring her here? I hear she's Alder's little sister. Of course, my lord, but why may I ask? You seem to have requested my intentions. I think she has some nifty powers. I just want to play with her, that's all. Oh, and don't tell this to Camloan. I want to surprise him. As you wish, my lord. Okay, so this little kid's weird. He just used like some kind of like mind powers to find out what we were doing. And now he wants something to do with that character from earlier. I can't wait. Creepy kid. Right, so we got Darkness Rising, but before that, I kind of want to understand more about what the hell was going on there. So, let's have a little look. FF11, Magicite quest. Bastok. So you go to Castle Troy, return to Jeuno. Return again to begin immediately and not be able to change allegiances until you complete what one we had the mission. Okay, so the next quest begins immediately then. Interesting. Oh, and you need like level 60 characters? Wait, how far are we through the main story? We almost done? I didn't even realise we might be. We're only 19 parts through though. I think the rest is the Sandoria and Winder stuff, but then we've got like... Oh. Wait, does this go through the... Oh, it does go through the summoning quest lines. Well, never mind then. We'll just wait until we get to the parts. I didn't even realise it goes through this entire thing, but if that's the case, then that's wonderful. Well, okay then. That makes us work out quite nicely then. With that in mind... we'll go for our next Treasure Casket, I think, and do that right now. So, we found out a little bit more about the expedition and about the Magicite and how these 3 castles which the Beastmen hold have the thing and the means to summon the Shadowlord. Okay, fascinating. Yeah, so if this is the case and these are like just the story, then we can go through the story first and then go through the other stuff. Because I think the final... Yeah, okay, I see. I understand. Okay, right. Let's go back to the other screen then. And do the next one. So we've only got 6 attempts this time. I'm hoping that this will be fine and nothing terrible is going to happen. But, you know, it always could happen. Right. Here we go. So I need to go into here. 6 attempts. This is music. Persona 4. Right, we're gonna go with a lovely 80. Too high. 30. Too low. Oh, damn it. 50. Too high. Right, it's between 30 and 50. 40. Too high. It's between 30 and 50. 35. Too low. Right. 36, 37, 38, 39. That's one of those 3 numbers. 39. No! Oh! Oh, God. Okay. Well, that's another karma, and that's also another punishment. So let's get on that now, shall we? And roll the punishment wheel. Hopefully it actually shows up this time and doesn't fail like last time. I don't know why it was doing that, but it was weird.
It is boiling today. It is really hot. It's apparently 21 degrees. It does not feel like 21 degrees. Open my window again. There we go. Right, opening this. Opening our punishment wheel. Taking this off. And getting ready to roll. I was about to say roll as in like a Taru. That's the wrong one. Let's do this. Un-Concordoll. Oh no, that's a tongue twister, isn't it? Oh no, it isn't. Oh. Chat. This doesn't have a karma tied to it. Or a minigame. But it is going to be in some ways worse. So, you know, we like to joke around here. We like to do certain things. But this particular one is going to be an experiment. Basically, you know how we listen to music during this, and we have it on usually in the background for this whole thing? Well, I have both a comfy music playlist, which has a bunch of really good music in it, but I've also got an uncomfy music playlist. So we're going to be turning that on during this, and there's going to be pain, hell, so enjoy. I need to put this on cable audio so we can all hear it. And I'm going to play shuffled. Does it have Resident Evil trumpets? It sure does. It's currently got 21 songs. This is the next hour of our lives, chat. This is from Yoshi's Crafted World. Oh god. This is one way to experience the rest of the story today, I think. Right, so the next quest is called Darkness Rises. We're gonna get right into this. And yes, chat, we are gonna be turning off the music for this. You're back from Jeuno. No time to chat, come with me. You say someone snuck a familiar into the president's office, but you're not known of his presence? Yes, sir, we were surprised by... we were taken by surprise. I don't think they would be easy to break. This is another one for your playlist. Hold on. Oh my god, yeah, hold on. Okay, I'll add it to the list of things to add to this playlist. It's not a YouTube playlist, it's on music base. I need to download the song. But I'll add it to the next one. Absolute chaos. Why not? We can have a bit of chaos here. Father! Wait, Cornelia? Didn't Cornelia get like stabbed in the chest? Or look at Sid's face right now. Uncle Sid, where's father? Calm down, Cornelia. You have the situation under control. Is father? Please tell me it's not true. Don't make a scene. I'm not dead yet. I just got stabbed a little in the chest. Father! Cornelia, this does not... The music. That song's a lot quieter than the other ones. Let me turn it up a little bit. There is a way to turn up music in Music B, but I forgot what it was. Is it? No, it's not edit. What is it? Settings. I turned it up, chat. And I did nothing. The familiar used magic to infiltrate the building. Fortunately, the person was awake at the time, was not injured. But they took the talisman. The talisman? The key to the Shadowlord seal? Why did he have it?
Defeated the first one, defeated and way in the world, the candles in the world there. 2 parts of the seed were given to each nation. At least one of them is gone. Have you not found a culprit yet? Granted, there are many who bear ill feelings towards me. They're busy quarreling with each other, and the Galka's rebels are too savage to possess any magic skills. Father, don't talk about the Galka that way. Why are you still here? I'll not tell you to go to your room. When reports we have received from the other nations, we must assume that the kindreds are trying to bring the Shadowlord back. They must go to the Northlands to investigate. Then it would have to approve before I can let the mythical Musketeers go so far away from the city. It takes them too much time and time is a luxury we cannot afford. Besides, then I have no sense of crisis. They'll dismiss my proposal. Then we have to find some with no legal constraints. I'm going to the north! I'm assigning you a mission, adventurer, and putting you under the Musketeers' in jurisdiction. You do not have the answer right away, but do you accept? Yes. Then let's talk in private. Volker, come with us. I got the music. First, let me tell you about your destination. You're going to the cursed Northlands, to the ruins of Fei-Yin. You'll find them. What is this song? It's 8 minutes! I think I made a mistake. We believe the Cont house is Zealot. There are many other ruins of Vana'diel thought to be of their making. Is they overtaken by some unknown, unseen force that defies time itself? Into the Northlands to try and uncover the secrets of the Zealot's power. Ulrich, Volker's grandfather. Okay, fortunately they came back empty-handed. The destination into the same mission 20 years ago near the end of the Great War. Even before the war, Fei-Yin was over on the Fiends who captured it from the Shadowlord that cost many lives. One set seal on the royal conclusion inside, another in Fei-Yin on the outside. That was 20 years ago. In those days, we could reach the Gusgen Glacier from East Funnel through. But I believe Sandoria is guiding that road now. You have to find some way through. But the seal is still intact if it's not replaced with the one we were providing you. Okay, I see. You now have an airship pass, do you not? I do. I got it from Sandoria. Oh, they are saying I have one. Okay, I see. So, yeah, we make our way to the north, to the ruins of Fei-Yin. Let's have a look at what that is, shall we? Oh, this place is crazy looking. This monolithic ruined hulk, erected in the middle of Xarcaband region, is a city of legend when it is assumed that ancients lived. The inhabitants of the cemented hallways run the gamut for the undead to the arcane. Very few people that set foot in the city come back alive. I'm losing my mind, chat, the song. Look at this image. So it's in the Xarcaband region. Ancient Elven for frozen ground. The Xarcaband region is a desolate, snow-covered landscape where the enormous Betadine Glacier encompasses much of the landmass. Few people have passed through the area since the Crystal War, when the Dark Kindred used the region to launch many of their attacks upon the neighbouring Balishia Downs and East Ronfall. Okay, I'm skipping the song, chat. We're not even halfway through it yet. There we go. Okay, so we've got this place to look at then. Flower has been defeated. I couldn't listen to that song anymore. It was like busting my ears. Why was it so long? Fei-Yin, FF11. Lose my mind. I only want to have a look at the area, so I'll just have a look at this video. This song's shit too.
It really is the uncomfy music playlist, isn't it? I did too good of a job. You ever have one of those songs that you wish was a few minutes longer because it's such a jam? That was the opposite of that. Yeah, I wish that was like a 1 minute long. That, like as I mentioned before, that song is 8 minutes and 4 seconds. Oh, okay, something better, please. No! Oh god, it's dark, but it's the song for Sonic. Oh god, no! Why is it so loud? Ah! It doesn't change the song. How do I... Oh, music B. Yes! It's still so loud. There we go. This is my favorite FF11 music. If you don't know what this song is, it's from a game called Sonic the Dark Brotherhood. It's an RPG, you know, made for Sonic. And it has literally one of the worst soundtracks I've ever heard in my entire life. It sounds like someone pressing a bunch of keys and not even caring at all. Made by BioWare. Well, that's not surprising. The Mass Effect guys. Bad game. Very bad game. I like the design of this area, by the way. It's like giant expanse of ice. And you see a couple of ruined structures in the building, like a living statue is here as well, because why not? Did we... I think we've been to one of these places before. I remember a giant tower like this, but I don't think it went to this glacier area. They've explained that these like structures before. They explained them as like these old ruins made by these people. And you've seen a couple of them across 11. Currently working on something that puts to be going age, but the jury is still out. Fingers crossed. This is a good leveling zone, I think. So you go in here as your character. Okay, I think this is an actual cutscene that occurs within our other things. Yeah, there we go. Literally right here. Doesn't look as good though. There we go. Why is that? Why did the other one look better? Okay, I apologize because this person has been making the videos for me. Well, not for me, but it has been providing videos for people to watch this game, so it's kind of interesting. Different platform, maybe, I don't know. Now listen close. 30 years ago, the three nations, Windows, Bastok, and Sandora, sent an expedition to investigate this cursed land. The Galka swordsman Vogin, the Hume monk Cornelia, the Hume warrior Ulrich, the Elven knight Frankmarch. Yeah, we know this. All of them were great heroes of the people, but they had to cut their expedition short when accident claimed 2 of their group. But Rowan gonna die though. Perhaps they had awakened the curse that said to be buried in this land. They may have called forth the evil Bane. The enemy Shadowlord told us that our kind were the ones that had awakened him, that they would spread the Bane out and destroy Vana'diel from our cowardice. His image, I see. The great Bane will devour the fair land of Vana'diel. The ancient seal will be broken, awakening nightmares of ages past. As one bright star shines through the clouds of the sky, sun we hope to hold out open the darkest times. Awakening with the warriors of the crystal. That's an old song. It's called The Warriors of the Crystal, isn't it? It's an old wives' tale. I don't know why I mentioned it. I must go. How long is this song? 5 minutes. You fight well. You should learn to pace yourself. Battles are won by those who can still swing their sword at the end of the day. Oh, it's Seed. I am curious what you're doing here. The beasts have been acting strangely. Were you asked to spy on them? The Seal of the Northlands. Ah, that thing knows as Haru did at the end of the Great War. I'm not seeing signs of it. I wish I could say that when you say you bought an elf seal, you should not have bothered as they are useless. Oh, we can't use the seals? Who am I? I'm just a wandering knight. Oh, I wonder who you are. Let's try and put 2 and 2 together. There was a Galka and a Hume who were here 30 years ago, and the Hume was killed by another Hume, and this Galka was very sad about it. And then 30 years later, we encountered this character called Zed, who is also a Galka and is at the exact same place. I wonder if they're the same person from all those years ago. It could be. Shadow was killed 20 years ago, and that is a fact. I'm just plain nonsense. But Castle Zvahl is also called the Crossroads of Fate, and yet it cannot be. God. Well, there you go. So, yeah, I assume Z is that character that we encountered earlier. Hey, they're back from Fei-Yin in one piece. Come with me. So the seal on Fei-Yin was also broken. Where were the Sandorians? It was their duty to protect it. Mr. President, should we ask the Senate about an incursion to Zvahl? We seem to have no other choice, but until they come to a decision, our hands are tied. I'd like you to stand by for further orders. We have presentations to make. I heard you mentioned Galko dressed in black in Fei-Yin. As I thought it was Zed, then he has begun tracking the Kindred ever since he disappeared 20 years ago. The Galka named Warcloud, but he never liked being called by his human-given name. I'm the King Zed, and even my uncle so much. I apologize. Ooh! No, I wanted to see the end of that cutscene and went away so quickly. The King Zed, and even my uncle so much. Apologize. Fear a humble soldier, Bastok. Okay, so to get some context as to what happened in the last part, they went to Fei-Yin, and then they found out some stuff. Oh God! No! I forgot this was on here, chat. Luckily, the benefit we have is it's only a 2-minute loop. So I'm only going to have to listen to it for 2 minutes. Unlike poor Maelstrom, who had to listen to it for like about an hour. Not gonna lie. I was expecting Elder Rings DLC from all the talk in the Discord yesterday. It's caught me off guard. I'm not gonna string the Elden Ring DLC. For welcoming Pink. For 3 reasons. Number 1, that is too much, and Dawn Trail comes out next week. Number 2, that's not why I do streaming anymore. And number 3, I've already beaten it. Yeah, Hell's Life is right, I've already beaten it. It's already done. No. I've already finished part 1, that's coming out soon. I'm gonna grab a drink, chat, because my headache is not going away. Makes it difficult to do too much talking right now, and it's also really hot. Who thought a cat and a hippo was the final boss? You know how safe that could generally be a spoiler, and I would believe you. God, I love this movie. There's such good memories. You know, it's alright when you only listen to it for 2 minutes. But if you listen to it for an hour, I'd rather have nails pierced directly into my brain. Chat, I'm going to relinquish us from this music now. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to rename this achievement to we have to listen to the music for 15 minutes. I think an entire hour is way too much. And that Mickey to his... Oh? To his mate says he's trying to work out a secret recipe for KFC. I'm gonna steal that house type. When I meet Mekala when I play that game, I'm gonna start calling him Mickey. That generally caught me off guard. Mickey and Vicky are my favorite Kingdom Hearts characters. Also, Yuffie as well. Yuffie is an incredible character. Watering can. Stretch. My lord. Okay. There we go. Extra comfy, extra stretched. I appreciate it. It's important to hydrate, chat, and it's important to stretch. Oh. Right. Let's continue, shall we? Put some music on in the background during this. So, you go through this entire dark dungeon. Gotta be helpful to your floor body. Exactly, I gotta have all the water and all the nutrients. Favorite character, Jameson. You do a bunch of fighting, obviously. I mean, this is what you kind of expect from Final Fantasy 11 at this point. You go through big old boy. What is this guy? Capricious Cassie. Good old Cassie. Wish I was as cool as Capricious Cassie. Right, let's... Music's good. That was almost the main theme of Wanderer of Blood. That was almost Overture. Da da da. And that is Bloody Tears. That is not Overture. I feel like I almost have to listen to some good music after that. But oh well. Right, so yeah, previously on Final Fantasy XIV, Darkness Rising, or 11, sorry, the talisman entrusted to Bastok meant to seal away the Shadowlord has been stolen. Kavana is sent to replace the seal, since Bastok's senators would likely refuse to deploy Musketeers without any sense of urgency. You know, the Shadowlord's coming back and they're still playing politics. This world kind of sucks, chat. You come back from Jeuno, no time to chat. Oh wait, read this dialogue. Moving on. Good of you to come. This mission is very secret. Volker will join us in my private chambers. Galena, tell Volker to come. I'm just improvising the dialogue now because it goes too fast. We cannot get out the senator's approval, and Musketeers won't be allowed to leave the city gate, so it's forcing the Bastok should not get himself involved. Let Sanadoria deal with the Northlands, they said. Intended to use another war of Sandoria. Admit that Bastok will do anything for his own gain. This is how we have come so far, myself as well. Bastok's success is a result of aggression. Wait, hold on, I should have music back for this. Initiation, but senators dwelling, we may pay dearly for our lack of action. Remember one thing, you're an adventurer, not a hero. You have no use to the majority, especially one that chooses to stay idle at a time like this. Basically, that's the game's excuse for letting you do anything you want during this, I guess. You're an adventurer. We're not paying you money. We are, but we're not. Let President and Musketeer Captain worry about that. Volker, come. Tell the adventurer what you know of Castle Zvahl. We don't have much time, be brief. Across the glacier to the north where he's called the core and the frozen land of Xarcaband, you'll find Castle Zvahl, the kindred stronghold created the Shadowlord 20 years ago, but now someone is trying to bring the Shadowlord back. If you're too late and they succeed, you and your friends must try to defeat the Shadowlord yourselves. You're just an adventurer. You know, you just go around, clear some dungeons. No, you're not a hero, but please go and defeat the Shadowlord for us, please. We'd really like you to do that. That would be swell. Oh, yeah, you know, who cares? But hopes and hearts go with you. Go finish your preparations and leave at once. Fuck you guys! If you see Z, tell him that he has yet to be best me in a fight. Okay, this feels very important.
Not the oh music that's to start playing, but yes, very important. So Castle Zvahl. Castle Zvahl. It's a fun word to say, Castle Zvahl. No surprises, chat. Castle Zvahl is a dungeon. Wait, is it? The outer wall of the ancient ruins in Xarcaband, where the Shadowlord gathered his Beastman army a little more than 20 years ago. The allied forces of our time defeated the Beastman horde in Xarcaband at the end of the Crystal Wars. The rumors of the Shadowlord's rebirth persisted. And yeah, you got Xarcaband with a really cool looking castle in the background, actually. I'll show you guys so you guys can see this. Giving me massive Final Fantasy 14 Garlemald old vibes, actually. I think it's kind of neat. So, they went here. Where was this? Chronicles of VANA'DIEL. Someone stole my name! Someone stole the name of my playthrough! Wait, no, they didn't. Oh, that's cool. Oh god, don't do flashes. What's going on? I guess that's the weather changing that and making it disappear. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it gives me Garlemald vibes. Did the castle get eaten? What did the castle get eaten by? I like how it recommended to be Mario and Luigi stuff. Can't wait for that game. I think it's going to be good, chat. Right. So, okay, we've got Castle Zvahl to go through. So let's do this, shall we? What's it called? Bastok. Xarcaband. Yeah, I think this is the final boss of the main game. You know, just a casual final boss. Alright, we got a video here. And the main character is called Stiletto. So many main characters, so many different warriors of light are helping us get through this game, chat. This music is not... No. 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 This is apparently the theme of this area. So you make your way across this. The sense of exploration in this game is really cool. Little bird companion. Like getting to go to these giant like castles in the background that you can see and you can go to is really neat. And I appreciate that about this. You can't really do this a whole lot in other Final Fantasies or other video games, really. Like Elden Ring is like one of the best examples of this. These beautiful vista locations and seeing something in the distance and being like, I can go there. In the DLC chat for Elden Ring, light spoilers I guess when you first get in there is a giant spiked mountain. Like there's lots of other cool things, but the one thing that drew my eye the most was this giant weirdly shaped mountain, and I want to go there. But the game won't let me. I want to go to the cool place. I guess you can't use mounts in dungeons? Probably not a good idea, but you could probably get like attacked by them. I'm gonna find out if this place has its own music. Castle Zvahl F11 music. It does. Oh, there we go. Almost Metal Gear-esque at that point. Like this like frozen evil fortress. So Zvahl Bailey's is the kind of opening wall. That's the entrance to this place. And then going further into it, you have to keep, which is the main location, I assume. You also got the phone room as well.
So, having a look at the map of this place. We got the keep. Yeah, so this place leads to the keep. And the keep leads to the throne room. So the kind of, yeah, we'll let the game explore itself for a second here. But I guess this is the original, like, ending to 11? Like, the final dungeon? I could see it being the final dungeon. Wait, so no japes, you actually already beat the DLC? It's 35 hours, Ping. It hasn't even been out 24 hours. No, I haven't beaten it yet. I've played like 3 hours of it. Maybe less. Yeah, about 3 hours. Unless I had like some kind of time machine. I don't think it's... I think it's longer than 30 hours, chat. Like, being in that game for like a few hours, it's going to take me a while to get through, I think. Look at this. And then you go to the keep. Okay. So... I thought this place was going to be more purple. The actual keep itself... the central keep of the ancient ruins in Xarcaband are the Shadowlord gathered his beastmen army a little more than 20 years ago. The allied forces of Artana defeated the beastmen horde in Xarcaband at the end of the Crystal Wars, but rumors of the Shadowlord's rebirth persist. I mean, I think that the Shadowlord is coming back. I don't think there's any rumors about it. I think he is coming back. To be fair, I only watched, no played Dark Souls S games. I mean, to give you an idea, the DLC costs about £35, and it's around that length as well. Basically a whole new game, but a lot shorter. I love the music. A very pretty song. Evil sounding, obviously. Despite how, you know, empty this place is, I do like its design. Especially for, like, yeah, F11. Ah! Look at this! This is cool! Big old arena! The phone room chat. According to the guide. The dark chamber within the central spire of Castle Zvahl. The throne room is also the tomb of the Shadowlord. The throne room is the entrance to one battle area, as well as a few missions. Must enter the throne room to do battle. And you escape this place to go back to Xarcaband with a Black Mage. Chord shift. Music. This feels like a point of no return. There's a big old door. And that, I assume, leads to this cutscene, right? Unfortunately, I had to cut the music there, but the music was getting really good. Holy shit. Look at this place. It's so evil looking. I'm sure the people here are morally grey and not questionable at all. Oh. Could this be? Yes, it's the tomb of the Shadowlord. Oh no! I thought it was his fucking like house. Oh no! It's like it's a daycare, you know, for like his pet snakes. What do you mean? Oh, I wonder what this is. Yes, this is the tomb of the Shadowlord. No shit. I thought this was his spa. His sauna. What an idiot. What's happening? It's good the Shadowlord waited until just now when we arrived to resurrect. Would have been bad if it was like an hour earlier. This is kind of terrifying, actually. Like, imagine being a young child, getting through this awful dungeon, and then getting to this at the end. I would have been scared, or a lot of trauma.
Who is this? Who are you?
It's me, Morley Greyman. Morley Greylord. Greying Lord. He looks friendly. I'm sure we're gonna have a lovely conversation. Oh, hello. Ah, the Dark Knight. It's been 20 years since we last met, Zed.
No, how is this possible? I defeated you.
I cannot die, not to have eradicated you and your kind from this world. So it's true, I suspected as much last time I met. You are a Galka. Wait, he is a Galka? Wait, what do you mean he's a Galka? Is he the guy? Is he the guy who lost the white Cornelia? 30 years ago, I was in a group that came to this. He is! And it is here that I fell, betrayed by the one I trusted in my life.
Holy shit!
My friend, I could not abide the fact that I was the best swordsman of the mythical Musketeers. Cornelia died protecting me. But I came back, not even death. You caused an entire war? Oh my god! Okay, so let's talk about this for a second, shall we? This guy, admittedly, feel a bit bad for him. Lost someone he really cared about, and that sucks. Death makes us do a lot of crazy things, but it does not make us cause a war that goes on for 10 years and kills a lot of people. It was then that I became aware that I was made aware of the dark anger smouldering deep within my soul. I realized it was not revenge that drove me, but the old, undying anger of our race. The wrath of the Galka. Well, that makes more sense than just revenge. Others could not fathom the depths of our rage, but I cast myself willingly into its flames and broke the chains more. What happened to your tail? Your kind woke fury within me, and I was reborn in the rage and kindness to Shadowlord. I swore to crush them to purge this world of your kind, and I will not rest until I crush every last one of you. I underestimated you 20 years ago, but I will not make that mistake again. Oh no! Zed! What? No! Stand there and watch Zed, search within the dark rage, the flame that burns in the souls of all Galka. I actually quite like that they tied us into the Galka a little bit. It's a twist I wasn't expecting. Now I will cleanse this world of your filth unless I am first consumed by fury. Coming to the hour of reckoning, death itself failed to start my wrath. Let us see if you can do any better. Oh my god! Are they actually going to do a fight here, or are they going to skip through it? I mean, I kind of want to see the fight. I don't want them to skip through it. They might. Look at that texture clipping. Oh my god. I like his design. Ah, you beat me. That's what they're going to do here, isn't it? Yep, okay, right. So they're going to do that. Let's go to the other video. No, not that one. Not that one. That one. There we go. Let's go to this video. We get the same cutscene, but we'll also get the boss fight in the middle of it. Did they run away after this happened? The Shadowlord battle, you need to beat it in 1 minute and 36 seconds. The record is oh, so you can find out who's beating the boss the fastest. Here we go. Wait, let's get like some epic music for this. What final boss do we want to have for this from Final Fantasy? They might have its own theme actually. Why don't I look for it? FF11 Shadowlord theme. Does have his own theme. His Crystal War version of the Shadowlord is better. Crystal War version of the Shadowlord is better. Oh, it has like a different design? Let's have a look. Crystal War Shadowlord. Oh yeah, it does. He has like actual armor on. In this, he's just naked. Yeah, I also prefer that design. Ooh. Ah, the music, yeah! Me and the power of my friends will fight you and defeat you, Shadowlord. Just so people know, Voyage Through Vana'diel was not ending. I don't know if people are like, wow, only episode 2 already at the end of the game. We've also got all the jobs to do, and we've got the other 2 scenarios to get through. And like I said, we might do the expansions as well, why not? I love this music. I'm just kind of letting the fight play out, because why not? Dun 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 dun. I like the twist that he is a Galka, by the way. That is a surprising level of, like, kind of like a personal tie to this, considering Bastok and its entire storyline based around a Galka. It's weirdly more tied to Bastok than Emanations, it feels. Unless, like, the Windurst one is completely different, maybe. I don't know. But yay! And that's it. That's it, chat. But the music's like getting really good now. I can imagine like getting into Final Fantasy XI, like really getting into its mechanics and loving it, and then getting here and getting this really amazing rendition of the song, and then like, I don't know, really enjoying 11. But the story works, the story is fine, I think the story is good. Like, apparently the expansion stories are better. I don't think they're on the same level as Shadowbringers, but apparently they are better. But yeah, there you go. I lost my mouse for a second there. No! How could I get defeated by you? Pretty easily, actually. I've got a final. No, it's not over yet, like you said it. I told you, even killing my revenge. I will not fall. I'll keep going back into the fires of wrath consume me. Raglan, stop! Listen to me. It is over. Each nation have a different story, like ah, interesting. So this is more so based around the Shadowlord. Okay. So there's going to be a lot more merit to going for those storylines then. That's cool. No. Raglan, no, that's not my name. I am the Shadowlord. No, you are no such thing. Search your memories for your true self. You're Raglan, the Galka's greatest swordsman. Who's that? Is that Cornelia? Why did you stand in front of me and take the blade? If you didn't do that, I wouldn't have become the Shadowlord. I am Raglan. Ah, he's crazy. I like how I did like nothing there. I defeated him. And then Z got the final word. I don't know, Galkas were capable of that. Like becoming giant creatures of evil and darkness. Oh, he's back! He's got a tail too! You remember? Yes, I do now. Raglan, it is good to have you back. How has all this come to be? As you know, I am the Tailkeeper of the Galka, the Keeper of Ace's memories, but there's so much pain, so much anger. I must have become trapped in the dark abyss of swirling rage and madness. Though we commit sins, that we put our demon to shame. We are then precariously on the lake between darkness and light, and when we fall, we are created by only madness and chaos. And so I have fallen. You know how I'm reading this text? I'm reading it like I'm a Mega Man X4 like voice actor, because I have to read through a lot of text in a very short amount of time, and so it's like the Wily and the energy crystals, Mega Man. Ah, what am I fighting for? Ah! There's no salvation for me. The Vargren you knew once knew is gone. However, I'm going to fade away now. I expect no forgiveness for what I have done, but... Come on, this way, hurry, I found an exit, a secret. Hi, Lion. Oh, we just left him. We just left him behind. I mean, fair enough, he's an asshole. Oh, he became the Shadowlord again. My true self died 30 years ago. All that remains is an empty shell. Cornelia, finally we may meet again. You know, it was a little bit confusing that there was also a character called Cornelia at Bastok right now, who's like the daughter of the Prime Minister. But it's fine, not the Prime Minister, the President. No, there's no Prime Minister in this game. That would be amazing if there was, though. Is that it? And so the Shadowlord was defeated thanks to Gavanna's selfless courage and sacrifice. Through the clouds shines a symbol of found hope. What was that? What was this? Don't you ever forget that over there is light. There is always shadow. Yeah. Is that line in Final Fantasy XIV a reference to this? Okay, there's a line in Shadowbringers which is like, where there is light, there is always shadow. I don't know. Maybe not. Legend goes on to say, from the darkest depths of the earth, the warriors of the Crystal Rose. Even with a childhood. I guess this is a goodbye for now. It is our flight to the Outland. If you get your hands on the airship pass from Kazam, come see me in Norg sometime. I'll be seeing you, Kavanna. Bye. I too feel that our pass may You've done it! You stopped them from bringing back the Shadowlord! What are you talking about, Volker? I'll defeat him, send him back where he belongs, am I right? That's what you just said. What, defeat him? But that's possible. You want to defeat the Shadowlord, Captain? Have you heard what the Captain is saying? They're saying the age of the adventures have come! Only historians and prosperity have the privilege of saying such things. No matter if they even stopped the Shadowlord from returning or if they actually defeated him. The important thing is that they kept the kingdom from gaining power, and that, I believe, deserves a reward. You're raising my rank. You're raising my rank. I just saved the whole bloody world. Ranked again, but the Kindred are far from defeated. I received reports of strange goings on in the Beastmen strongholds. Probably heard this too many times, we're counting on you. Oh no, it's fine. Just like in 14, we became the only reliable character in the entire story. That was the Shadowlord was. They must know, and that's probably why he went off on his own. Don't tell Volker about this. I say it should also be kept from him too. He may not be able to accept it yet. He admired his grandfather a lot. That's why it pained him to hear people say that Volker himself only became captain because Vargren was gone. I know that hiding the truth from him is not a good thing. Most of us are not as strong as him. We need time to heal. Sorry to interrupt, but what are you two talking about? Oh, they're saying that Cast really hasn't changed even after all this. Yes, I think I understand him now a little better. Speaking of which, you still have not told us why you backed President Cast in the last election. Yeah, I want to find this out too. Why did you back this asshole up? Oh, well, 15 years ago, even after I resigned my post as head of the gunpowder room, the Senate was still in chaos, trying to find more people to blame for the accident at Power Bar. But there was one junior senator there who proposed we abandon Power Bar and reopen the Gusgen Mines. That junior senator was Cast. Mine stood to lose a lot by the time his proposal was Bastok's best bet. I'm an engineer, so I respect skill, and I felt that Cast's political skill could be trusted. And he's real Bastoker too, very ambitious and really easy to figure out. I can still remember the eager look at his face when he announced his proposal to the Senate. I thought it was going to be like a joke, but it wasn't. So, if that's the end of the storyline, what is all this then? Because that felt like the conclusion to the story. But I guess there's a little more? So, what I want to know is... Okay, FF11 main game final dungeon. Yeah, the main game, the final dungeon of the original storyline is Castle Zvahl, but there's still 3 more quests. So, like, what is this then? Bastok 6-1. Because this is not the next expansion, because FF11 first expansion, I think, was called, yeah, Via the Zealot. Yeah, hold on, let me have a look. Name chapter 1. Well, I'll go for this next time and try and work out what these next missions are, because, to be honest, I might go and do the other quests after this. Maybe I'll do Windurst or Bastok and then get to the same point. But we'll see. We'll see for now. I'm going to, though, I think that is a good place to leave it in terms of Voyage Through Vana'diel today. Mainly because we got to the end of the Bastok storyline with the Shadowlord. I hope you enjoyed. That was good. We found out a little bit of lore about the summoner. Chances are, because there are actual job quests, I could probably just get to the summoner quests and just go through them all there. Maybe. But we'll see. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. That was really interesting. I enjoyed finding out about the Galka and how they're actually evil, apparently. Well, not evil, but have the capability to be, like, really powerful. And become Shadow Lords. So that's their explanation for what happened, because they got revenge. One guy caused a 10-year war. Holy shit. So we're going to end with the minigame. So I need to get up the number of attempts to, I think 7 was it, wasn't it? Because I failed it again. And then at the beginning of the next part, it will maybe stay at 7? I might bring back down to 5 again, maybe. But let's do this. Close that. And open that. And we'll get some music in the background. Chrono Trigger music. Yeah. Oh, it just ended. Well. Oh, yeah! Silent Hill music, now we're talking. Right. 80. 30. Oh, come off it. 60. Okay, it's between 60 and 80. I got 4 chances. 70. 70 and 80. 70 and 80. 75. 75 and 80. 77. Oh, shit, chat. It's either 78 or 79. Oh, it's one of those two. What do we think? I think 79. I'm going to say 79. Yes! Oh! Yes, that was a 50% chance. We got it. Oh, oh. Get down, you evil karma value. I'll bring the number of attempts back down to 5 for the beginning of the next stream. Oh, yeah, Silent Hill music. You did it, Silent Hill. I knew you would. In fact, we'll have the Silent Hill music during this just so we can have something to spin in the background. So we all open the good wheel. We get to end on a reward. Thank God. What is it going to be? Oh, well, that's a bit awkward. So, chat, at the beginning of the next video, next episode, we're going to have 50 minutes of lovely music to listen to during the opening stuff. So I might actually begin the next episode with the Summoner quest line and finding out more about that, I think. But, yeah, that's it. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm ending a little bit earlier because I do have a headache. But I'm going to go. I'm going to get a succulent Chinese meal in me. And I'm going to go and do Maybe some more Elden Ring, or probably either that or 9 Souls, we'll see. But let's go invade.